Hello and welcome to part 2 of lesson 9 from Common Core Math 3. We're going to go over law of cosines for side of a triangle. So if we were given 3 sides of a triangle, how would we solve for its angles? Well, it's called the law of cosines. Here we can see the law of cosines outlined all for us nice and neatly. So now that we are going to need to solve for angles, we're going to concentrate on this side of the chart. In addition, in order to solve for an angle, we will need to take the inverse of these trigonometric functions, which is on your calculator, so don't worry too much about it. So in order to solve for an angle C, then we will take the inverse of the cosine and take the inverse cosine of a squared plus b squared minus c squared over 2ab. So that's how you solve for an angle using these formulas. Alright, well, again, we're going to go over the steps. First, we're going to use the law of cosines to find the angle opposite of the longest side. So it looks like in this triangle, after we draw it, because we have to draw it out here, the longest side is 10. And so the side we're solving for here is going to be B, since the angle opposite of this side is angle B, since this side is side B. So we're going to use this law of cosines to do that. Using our handy-dandy calculator, we're substituting, first using this formula for the angle B. We're going to go ahead and take the inverse cosine of these, this side, a squared plus c squared minus b squared over 2bc. When I simplify all of this that's inside of the parentheses, I get negative 0.1375. So I'm going to type into my calculator my TI-83. Hopefully you downloaded it for free. If you didn't, you can find it on Google. And it looks exactly the same. You're going to hit second sine, parentheses, open parentheses, negative 0.1375, closed parentheses, equals, and then you should get 97.9. If you don't get 97.9, then you need to check to make sure it's in degree mode. You're going to go to mode, which is right next to the second button or the yellow button, and hit that. Go ahead and select degree and then enter if it's not there. Alright, and then you should get that same answer. So now we have B. We just need to solve for one more of these angles, and we can use the law of sines now to do that. So the law of sines, okay, so we are going to, it looks like we're going to solve for A here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and say the ratio of leg A, or side A, over sine A is the same as the ratio of leg B over sine B. And then after we cross multiply to get sine A by itself, we get this lovely fraction here. And then we're going to take the inverse sine to just get our angle alone. So in the inverse sine of all of this, when you put that into your calculator, you'll get 52.41. So now we have a second angle here. And now in order to get our third angle, all we have to do is subtract our angles from 180. And that will give us 26.69, or angle C. All right, so we have angle A, we have angle B, we have angle C now. We know everything we need to know about this triangle. All right, I hope that helped. That was part 2. Stay tuned.